Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my extra side hustle income money since the 1st of January up until April 30th in my little Erin Condren planner. I had this cover designed by myself and then they printed it for me to go on my monthly planner. So I'm going to dive in, share with you how I have it all tracked in here, and then I will show you in a spare notebook what I've got wrote down. So each month I planned out everything in advance, so like all the months are set up like this with just the payday in. I don't keep track of my bills in here because I predominantly use this to just do my monthly budget and just to track my extra income throughout the month. So I also have these little no spend stickers. I have changed because these ones were a little bit too fussy for me. But what I do, I use like these little dot stickers down here. I write down where the income has come from and how much, and at the end of the month I write down the overall total and also keep track of my no spend days in here as well. So this is January, and in January I didn't have a lot of different income sources, but from January I made £51.79, which don't think that's too bad going. To me, I try and see if I can get more than about £30 a month. If I can do that throughout the year, that would be absolutely wonderful. You know, some months I can only do 20, other times I can get up to like 100. It just sort of depends on how hard I'm hustling on the side, but I'll explain as we go. So this is how January's turned out. February I tried doing a little bit neater, so I got smaller no spend stickers, which makes this a lot more easier for me to track. And I try and use not every single month, but so like January the Cumi sticker might be pink. This month I went with teal. Blog posts was like a purple, but then I also redid it for an Etsy one. It just sort of depends. So February I made £67.33 and I did 18 out of 28 no spend days. So my goal was 18. That's how I used to do it. Now I actually write down my goal amount instead of me writing down the days of the month because that was confusing me. But yeah, this month wasn't a bad one at all. I had £20 from Shopix because that is where I scan my receipts. I also sold a few things on Zipit and Music Magpie, plus I did a lot of things on Cumi again. So again, £67.33, that's not bad going. March has been my best month so far, and that's because I had £103.67, and that was mainly because I had a one poll payout of £25. That's another survey site that I have been using for many years. I want to say about 5-6 years now, maybe even longer. I've probably had about £200-300 out of them since I started. It's a lot easier to get the money now because you used to have to wait for every £40, whereas now every 25, which makes it a lot easier. Plus this month I also had 2 blog posts, so I get £15 per blog post from a certain company if I do like a collab with them or anything. And yeah, this was my best month so far, so that's what I mean, like that was over £100. Whereas other months £50, you know, it depends. So we are currently first week of May. I'm actually filming this the day before we go to Centre Park, so I'm trying to film this quickly so I can have it edited and uploaded ready for you guys on Saturday because I'm not going to be here, so I want to get this done now. And this month I got £41.48. I say this month, technically last month. All of that was really from Cumi, apart from a £15 blog post and £5.25 from the Amazon shopper panel, which is a brand new receipt scanner thing that I found. I think it was Jen's Budgeting Journey who actually put it on her Instagram. I happened to try to get onto it and I was taken off the waitlist within about a minute, so that is another one that I do. But yeah, this month wasn't fantastic. If you watch my other videos, you'll know that I've been having a bit of a problem with my foot recently. And I've pretty much been confined to my bed or my bedroom because I can't walk or do a lot, and I'm still going on holiday with a bad foot, so that's going to be interesting. I digress. So because of that, I've pretty much just been stuck in my bed, and I didn't want to just be sitting there doing survey after survey after survey, so I've tried to do some other like productive things with my time, like, you know, trying to catch up on some TV shows and movies that I'm months behind on. I've sort of been sat cleaning where I can because obviously can't stand. So I didn't hustle as hard this month as I probably could have done. So this month, again, only £41.48, but that's still £41.48. That's really, really good. And that is not including the £5.25 from Amazon. And I'll explain that in just a minute. And then obviously we go into May and I haven't got anything just yet. So with this one, my Amazon shopper panel, that goes onto my Amazon account in a gift card, whereas all of my other money I take out via PayPal or straight to my card. All of that money stays in an account and I'm not touching that money for the entirety of the year. So all my extra side hustle money I am not touching until January 1st, because I want to use that for savings. I want to do like an extra stuffing with my entire yearly savings, and I want to see how much I can save. My goal is 1,000. If I can get £1,000 this year and just like random extra bits and pieces, I will be so happy. Last year was 2021. I got, I think it was 1,100 and something. I want to say £1,130. I did sell a lot of things on Depop last year. Like I had a huge clean out at the start of spring last year, and I spent all of summer and a bit of fall kind of selling them, doing sales of stuff. I just went mental last year. I made quite a lot in Depop sales because I had so much, whereas now I don't really have a lot to sell because I did most of it last year. So maybe come summertime and hopefully my foot is feeling better, I might have another clear out and see if I can do a little bit more. But yeah, so that money from Amazon stays on my Amazon card. I'm going to try and save all that lot up throughout the year so I can get some Christmas presents at the end of the year, or I might just spend that because it is on a gift card. However, everything else I'm not touching. So that is how I have this all laid out. That is how I track it. And now I will show you in my notebook the breakdown. Hopefully that all made sense how I've just explained that. If it didn't, please just drop me a comment below and I will try and explain it better, either in comment form or I will reply to it in a later video. But anyway, this is my breakdown for the year so far. I tried to use two different pinks here, but it turns out they were quite similar, but I digress. Let me zoom you in and I'll explain everything. So the overall amount for the year so far, so since the 1st of January until April 30th, including my Amazon money, I've earned £269.52. And as you can see, this here is all the different income streams that I try to utilise, and I'm pretty sure my main one for the year will be my QME surveys, can't talk, and probably my blog. They're going to be the most used ones for income, probably. I do want to try and get my Facebook and Depop one up a little bit more, but we will see. So the ways I earn money is QME surveys. There is a code below if you are interested. If I'm right, when you do your first cash out, I get 50p and you get 50p, or you get 50p when you sign up with my code and I don't get the money until you cash out. Something along those lines, but yeah, 50p each if you're interested. Facebook Marketplace, my blog, Bingo, which I'm probably not going to be tracking that anymore, but I'll get to that in a minute. Etsy, Depop, Music Magpie, Ziffit, OnePoll, Amazon and receipts. So January, again, £51.79, February was £67.33, March is £103.67, and April was £46.43, that is with the Amazon included. So again, QME is just surveys. That has earned me £65.68 this year so far, which I am really quite happy about that. That's, you know, that's a lot of money from just doing surveys, and I did really well with that in April. Like I said, I obviously haven't been able to move a lot this month or last month. In my head it's still April, because obviously weren't able to move too much. I have just been sat down doing surveys, but I'm not doing them as frequently as I probably could. But at the same time, that is the most I've made since I started, so I guess we'll see. Facebook Marketplace, I've earned £53.39. I did have a little clear out, I want to say probably just before Christmas. So January was a few bits that were left over from before Christmas that people bought from me because I reduced the prices down. February was a couple of Erin Condren bits, and so was March, but because I haven't been able to walk a lot, I haven't really been able to go to the post office nor the post box, because just walking is quite painful, so I've had to sort of pull back on sales where it means I have to physically go and post something at the minute. I'm doing what I can with the mobility that I've got, but it's okay. We're doing okay. My biggest income so far for the year has been my blog, so I'm on £75 for that. So with a company that I teamed up with many years back, I used to get between £20 and £25 from them, but I sort of took a step back from my blog for a while, so as I don't post quite so often, they can't obviously give me as high amount of money anymore because I'm not getting the views that I used to be getting for the higher price. But because I am still getting some views, they are very kind and they give me £15 for doing blog collaborations with them. So each month so far I have had a blog from them, and in March I happen to have 2, so I got £30 for that, which is really nice. So that is £75. Bingo. In January I took part in like this weird sweepstake sort of competition on the bingo, Foxy Bingo, which is an online app and website. I happened to win £64 and 10 pence, but once I deducted all the money that I had added in plus what I then had spent some from my winnings, I ended up with like about £40, and then I went and spent a lot of that. So what I actually had left over by March was £4.10, and I decided to take that off my account and stop playing bingo because I don't mind putting like a £5 on now and again, but I realised like I love playing bingo. It's one of my favourite things, but I should not be allowed to play it with real adult money. That's the thing with adult money, you can spend it wherever you want. But yeah, I decided maybe let's not do that anymore. So we've got no more bingo account. So we got rid of that. But I do have £4.10 left over. That was from like my profit essentially. So I've kept that. That is staying in. That is it. Etsy. I opened my shop in January. Link is below. There is a little 10% discount code if you're interested. I only have like, I want to say 8 things in there at the minute. I believe 4 of them are expiring in like a day or 2 from when this video goes up. So there's just going to be some like digital downloads on there. They are budgeting, savings, challengey sort of tracker things. I've sold 2 things on there, got £1.39 for that because I have them priced quite cheaply. I can't sell physical products because my printer is absolutely naff, so these are just digital downloads. I'm not going to get a lot of money, but you know, like 50p here or there, I'll take that. On to Depop. I really was not doing very well with Depop from probably November and onwards. I don't think I've had a Depop sale since maybe start of December, so it has been a really long time, but I had a very random sale in March for £8.04. I've just got like a bunch of pop figures on there that I was gradually getting rid of. I've still got I think 6 or 7 left to sell on there, but again, because I can't currently get to the post office and I don't like having to ask other people to go out their way for me to come and collect it off me to then go post it for me, I'm not really doing anything on Depop at the minute. So that again, only £8.04, but it's still £8.04 more than I started the year with. Music Magpie is £5.03 and Ziffit is £6.64. That is where I've sold books and DVDs. Back at the end of last year I decided to go through all of my DVDs because I don't really tend to use them anymore. Majority of the films that I want, I've now got digital purchases for them, I guess is the right word. So I sold a bunch of my DVDs and my books over the course of I think December and January. I added them all into my basket. As long as you keep adding stuff to your basket over 30 days they can't delete the previous prices, which took me a while to figure that out. But yeah, I sent them off end of January and got the payments in February. So again, a little over £10 for a bunch of stuff I don't use anymore, and I've got a bit more space, which we like. So that is where some of that has come from. OnePoll, again, that is a survey site. They did used to have a referral code many years ago. I really can't talk today. It's because I'm panicking. I'm not going to film this quickly. Anyway, I digress. They used to have a referral code many years ago, but they recently changed, I want to say 5 months ago, to a completely different server and a different host for the website, so that referral code doesn't really work anymore. I think you can still sign up though for free. There's like no waiting list for it, to the best of my knowledge. Some days you can get 3 surveys, sometimes you can get 12, and other days I'll go for like 3 or 4 days without getting a single one, but it's very rare you get turned away from them. And you can use an app, you can use it on your tablet, your laptop. I always tend to use it on my laptop because it's just easier. They are tended to be more formatted for like desktop PCs and laptops, so that's what I use. And each survey can be like 10 points, 15 points, 20 points. Sometimes you get like a random 50 pence one, and the points basically are like pennies. Once you get to 25 pounds or 2,500 points, you can withdraw that to your PayPal account or via bank transfer. So I always do PayPal, and I got 25 pounds for it. So that took, I want to say, about 6 months to get that. It would have been a lot less, but over November, December I pretty much stopped doing them because I just didn't really feel like it. And then in January I was like, oh, might pick that back up again. So I did in January. Really went hard on it in February. I think it was the start of March is when I finished doing enough to get the points, and you normally take about 30 days for the money to go into your account, and it was in there within a week, which was the quickest it's ever done in all the years I've done it. But yeah, that's another £25. Amazon, you basically just scan receipts, or you can email receipts to this certain address, and you get points. And like I think it was Jen's budgeting journey who recommended it on her Instagram. I signed up, was admitted rather quickly. All you need to do is scan 10 receipts per month and you get £5 within the first 48 hours of the following month. It's wonderful. So I had £5, where am I going? Yeah, £5.25 technically from March, so I got it on the first couple of days of April, plus I got 25 pence for doing a survey. And now we're in May, I've actually got £5 again because I earned my £5 in April, I get the money in May, so I've already got an extra £5, which is awesome. And finally, my receipt scanning is £20, that was in February, and that was via the Shopix app. I also have one called Hey You as well, but that one you can only do grocery store receipts, whereas on Shopix it can sort of be any valid receipt at all. Same for Amazon really. And once you get to so many points on Shopix, it equates to £5, £10 or £20, and you can do them as gift cards, charity, PayPal. Again, I did PayPal, and it came to £20. So that is literally from just scanning receipts. I got my friend Jodie onto it as well. I was like, you need to try this. She's almost, I think, just over £10 now, so she's working her way up to a 20, and she's only had it since February because she uses her receipts, her mum's receipts, and you can build up points really quickly on it, especially if you do a lot of shopping or you just happen to purchase a lot. So that is it. So like I said, £269 and 52 pence. That is how much extra I have made since the first of the year. I am really happy with that amount, and like I said, I'm not going to be touching any of that until next year. So if I get £1,000, I could put that towards my car. If I want to holiday, I could put it into a bunch of challenges or different envelopes, or maybe I'll just save it and just splurge the entire lot in one go. I haven't decided yet, but last year I ended up spending, every time I got like a little bit of money, so I made a £15 blog post. Bit of it went into my savings, the most of it I spent, whereas this year I was like, no, we're going to actually try and save the whole lot. So that is my personal goal of the year, to not spend any of my extra income money until 2023. Again, the only thing I probably will touch is the Amazon one. That's just because sometimes I forget to take the gift card option off when I'm doing the shopping. So that £5.25, I was doing my best to save it, I'm not gonna lie. I made an online purchase and completely forgot to untick the gift certificate one, so I don't have that anymore, but I spent it on some stuff. But otherwise the rest of it I am not to touch, so I'm not doing too bad, just shy of £270 for the year. Technically it'd be over now because, like I said, I had my extra £5 on Amazon, but that is it for my year. So that is it all broken down for you. I really wanted to share that with you guys. I've been like so excited to do this video. So yeah, I will do another one of these in probably another 3-4 months time to show you the latest update on it, because my little budgeting journey is not going too bad so far. Don't get me wrong, April has been tough. I've had to dip into my savings a fair bit because I obviously wasn't planning to be pretty much bedridden for 3 weeks, and a lot of the stuff I had money for is in cash. So we've had to sort of dip and dive a little bit more. I've been home a lot more, I've been emotional spending a bit more, and the temptation to have used some of this money was so high, but I was really good. I haven't touched it, I am saving it, and now I've told you guys I can't backtrack on that now because it's online. I've got to be held accountable now. Yeah, that is how well I've done so far. I know that like some people, their hustles, they can do like this in 1 month. I'm just happy if I can get an extra £5 a month, you know, anything extra to help, I'm so happy with. So if there is anything else side hustle wise you guys think I might be interested in, whether it's like scanning a receipt or another survey site, I can't do Atapol because I got blocked on that last September. It was a whole thing. We don't talk about Atapol. But yeah, anything else, please let me know. I would love to know some of your income hustles that you use and that you do, because I'm just nosy. And if you have something like this that you filmed yourself, please link it for me because I would love to see what you guys are earning. I'm just nosy and I like to, you know, celebrate other people's successes on this because I think it's fantastic that this community is so supportive. So that's it. I'm gonna stop talking. Hopefully I didn't ramble too much and I didn't talk too quick, but anyway, I'm gonna go edit this now for you guys so it's ready for you guys to watch on Saturday because I'm not gonna be here. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye.